Hello everyone, my name is OnSite TV and this is Dwayne and Jazz reacting to Dragonzord versus Mechagodzilla. Anyway, let's go.
How is it going today?
Lord.
Let's get to mine. Dwayne.
My name's Jasmine.
We're Dwayne and Jazz, so we have Dragonzord versus Mechagodzilla. Power Rangers versus Godzilla Death Battle.
Now I think Godzilla might win. You know why?
I'm going with the Power Rangers.
You know how many
Power
movies
Rangers.
Godzilla made?
A lot.
And they didn't take care of him yet. They keep thinking they did, and at the end of the movie, he'd be like.
If you guys have any idea, because please follow us on social media in the link. This is below. Don't forget to subscribe. What's that one? It was time.
Whether they are benevolent deities or harbingers of doom, dragons are freaking awesome.
They reign supreme.
I love dragons.
The robot
Yes.
kind, like the Dragonzord, piloted by the Green Power Ranger.
And Kiru, the dangerous and mysterious
Mechagodzilla.
He's whiz and
I think
I'm
he gonna win.
boomstick.
And it's our job to
I have to
analyze
go
their
with Power
weapons,
Rangers. I
armor,
love
and
Power Rangers,
skills
especially
to find
the
out
green
who
one. When he
will
came
win
out-
a
Too many
death
movies.
battle.
Tommy got too many movies.
No, a Godzilla.
Oh, so
After
well,
being
Tommy
stuck
did.
in a garbage can for 10,000 years, the evil
Tommy's still
Rita
good.
Repulsa was
Yeah.
understandably pretty pissed. So she decided to destroy the world. Hey, I'd
It was
be
saying
mad
she was
too,
like Nicki
but
Minaj
that's
before
a
Nicki
hell of a
Minaj.
hot take.
And so Earth's guardian Zordon put a plan into motion.
Face.
5 heroic teenagers would defend the planet with their Dinosaur.
I used to love
They
Power Rangers.
were
when I
the
was
Mighty
little.
Morphin
I know.
Power Rangers.
Oh,
You'd think a bunch of kids in
Yeah.
spandex would have a tough time fighting an
those
ancient
days.
witch, but they got used to taking out her weekly monsters pretty quick. Like a normal 9 to 5, just with giant robots.
But Rita had a plan.
Oh,
if
this
her
was
creatures could not defeat the heroes,
best
she would
episode.
create
I
her
know.
own ranger.
The
Green
Green Ranger,
Ranger.
along with his robo-reptile, the Dragonzord.
wasn't he everybody's favorite, Tommy? Yeah.
Yeah, when he first came out, I was like, what? He started bodying them. I was
Yeah,
like,
he
oh
was
my god.
At 90 meters tall and nearly 200 tons, the Dragonzord proved a match for the other Rangers, even their Megazord.
Dragonzord's got a heavy-duty arsenal, like finger missiles. It's like flicking the gun from under your nails at people, but it explodes.
You know, we're looking at the quality of the effects and everything. It's just funny now.
That fin is
I know,
just a
I
cool
know.
headpiece.
It was good for them.
You guys watched the movie when we were kids.
It was
like,
good.
oh
It was
my
great. It was
God.
like, oh my god.
Like, go Power Rangers!
Despite such long-range
You look
weaponry,
at it
the
now.
Dragonzord
What is
seems
this?
best suited to fighting up close with its strong grappling arms and highly flexible drill tail. This drill is so impressive, it cut through a cocoon prison.
It looks
even
like
the
somebody in a
supposedly superior
suit.
Megazord
Like,
couldn't
just
escape.
like,
Yeah,
I know.
that makes 5 swords in one. Guess teamwork doesn't always make the dream work.
Fact.
The Dragonzord's pilot has even bested the other Rangers in
Yeah.
combat on his
Yeah,
own.
by itself.
Luckily, they
Yeah.
helped him break free
1v5.
from Rita's control, and he eagerly joined their fight against the forces of evil. This
Okay, I'm
is
back.
Oliver.
Tommy wasn't just some rando off the street. This guy is an
He was
expert
good.
martial artist and super dedicated to ranger work. So much so, he kept wearing the tights for years and
Yep.
even mentored other
Huh.
teams. He summons
Sounds
and
like he's the
controls
GOAT.
the Dragonzord with the dragon
wearing the
dagger
classic
by
one.
playing it like a flute. Wait, are all knives secretly flutes?
They've never
Don't try it.
not been flutes.
Oh my god, really? Wait a minute, why didn't this come up in poultry science class?
Chickens don't.
How stupid do
Sorry
you
about that,
think
y'all.
I am?
there.
Chickens love music. Ah! God, this is what they mean by a sharp note.
As the Green Ranger, Tommy draws power from a universe-spanning energy called the Morphin Grid.
His grid connection powers the Dragonzord too. He's a superhero and a battery.
Though, like most other Zords, enough damage can disrupt the
Oh, I didn't know
Dragonzord's
they had a
connection
comic.
to the Morphin Grid
I
and
didn't know they
take
had a
it down
comic
for
either.
good.
But good luck trying. The
Maybe
Dragonzord
because you
is
grew up
super
watching it
strong.
on TV that we
It
didn't
made
know.
short work
Yeah.
of Rita's monsters and even beat the Megazord, which has an average power output of 50,000 megavolts. That's the same kind of power as a nuclear warhead.
The Megazord was strong enough to punch a 10,000-ton monster about 40 meters off the ground. A punch worth 90 million newtons of force.
The Big D can even fly past escape velocity and reach the moon. That's over 30 times the speed of sound.
The Dragonzord is also
I don't know if
extremely
Godzilla
durable.
that
Hold on,
bad.
pause real quick. Pause real quick. Imagine you in their universe, right? And every day, every day, every day,
Buildings getting crushed
building.
and everything.
Yeah, I'm like, this is a regular. I wouldn't even probably live in that town
just
anymore.
trying to get some coffee.
Right.
And
All of a sudden, you just
like,
see.
hey, Jan, yeah, how's today going? Oh my God!
Right.
so than any other individual
It's the
Zord.
damn Power Rangers again.
The Megazord was through
Look how
dismount
slow
which
that
shattered. By comparing the known size of
Look how-
Dragonzord's foot
I
to
know.
said mountain and applying the energy necessary for violent fragmentation against rock, we determined the destructive force to be worth more than 350 tons of TNT.
Damn! The big dragon held its own against the
Fought
upgraded
underwater,
Thunder
unhindered.
Megazord, and even one-shot the White Tigerzord, which was
Ooh.
supposed
Oh,
to be
really?
its better in every way.
Sheesh.
While it's unlikely the Dragonzord
The White
will
Ranger
actually
was cool,
defeat
too.
the Thunder Megazord on its own, it certainly stands a chance with its ultimate form.
That's right. It's got a semi-Megazord mode of its own. While each Power Ranger has their own sword, there's been a few times when a Ranger has called on other Zords.
Come
Not
together.
to pilot directly, just to combine with theirs.
And so, Tommy can summon the Mastodon, Triceratops, and Saber-Tooth Tiger Zords to form Dragonzord Fighting Mode. Or Battle Mode. Or Dragon Megazord. He never really
Right.
settled on a name.
Well, it's mighty powerful and turns its tail into a drill spear that kills basically everything in one shot. Seriously, it never lost a battle against anything Rita threw at it. So, why don't they always use that?
And Rita's magic is devastating
Start-
enough to
yeah.
obliterate an entire
Yeah.
floating island.
Sadly, Tommy would lose his control of the Dragonzord when he lost his powers to his one weakness. A magic candle! Oh no! Look out for slowly dripping wax!
But powers or no powers, Tommy kept fighting the good fight, eventually regaining his original Morphin abilities with the Master Morpher. Perhaps one day, the Dragonzord will rise again. Dragonzord!
Power Rangers was his life, yo.
Yup. Are they trying to do?
Love it.
I think they're trying to do a movie. Like,
They had him, didn't they,
Like
say,
a-
like
The
like
year
a hint
was
to him in like the previous
1954,
Power Rangers,
less
the
than a
newest one?
decade after Japan was bombarded
jacket.
with the first atomic weapons. The nuclear age had begun.
But one of
Sheesh.
these atomic weapons woke something up.
Godzilla.
Godzilla! This ginormous radioactive kaiju decimated Japan. Things looked pretty bad until a scientist deployed a bomb strong enough to kill the monster. The Oxygen Destroyer, which does exactly what it says on the tin.
Right. Dr. Serizawa's bomb could specifically target and destroy oxygen molecules, liquefying most living tissue. This weapon was so dangerous, Serizawa feared its very existence threatened the entire human race.
Yeah.
It
So he
would.
went down martyr style, taking out Godzilla and all knowledge of his weird bomb. All that remained was Godzilla's bones.
Probably
Yeah, or
for the
they
best.
thought.
Still, a weapon like that might have come in handy when a few decades later, another Godzilla showed up.
Exactly.
Surprise, bitches!
Turns out, Japan had been the target of many different types of kaiju for years and had developed an anti-monster defense force to combat them.
Unfortunately, their super powerful maser cannons barely even scratched this new
Didn't do a
Godzilla.
thing.
Just look at him. Doesn't even care.
Like the Oxygen Destroyer before, Japan needed a new weapon to combat Godzilla. They gathered their foremost experts in the fields of robotics, microwaves, low-temperature physics,
Microwaves.
and someone whose work can
Yeah,
only be
not
described as
microwaves.
cyber necromancy.
Oh.
Together, these leading scientists developed a revolutionary weapon like nothing.
just imagine the leading director of Microwave. What you gonna do?
I thought that you meant like microwaves with food in it because of the radiation.
No.
What you gonna do?
Boop, boop, boop.
Your food will be ready after this meeting. I got
Sorry.
pizza
Thing
rolls.
before it.
Mechagodzilla!
Sure, technically this isn't the first Mechagodzilla we've seen, but
Right,
it's
there's a
certainly
lot
the
of them.
deadliest and the most unique. So much so, it was given its own distinct name. Kiru, a combination of kanji meaning
Kiru.
machine and dragon.
Hear you? Sounds lame. I'll stick with Mechagodzilla, thank you. Standing 60 meters tall and weighing 40,000 tons with full gear.
Battery life is
Badass
2 hours.
monster is
Battery life.
loaded with
That's
all
it?
sorts of weapons. Rocket launchers, rail cannons, grappling
I guess
wires,
the fight
spinning
doesn't
drill
longer
hands,
than
Nah,
battery
yeah, if it's
rams,
like 2 hours,
and
Jesus
even
Christ.
retractable
Yeah.
Assassin's Creed blades with an extra zap. And just like Zilla himself, Mecha G fires laser beams from his mouth. This twin maser cannon is twice as powerful as the maser guns that successfully killed other non-Godzilla giant monsters.
Kiru is
Jeez.
certainly skilled in melee combat and is surprisingly athletic for its
Oh.
size.
Oh.
With its enormous arsenal, it is
It's like an
far better
anime.
suited to long-range strikes.
And it said it was
Like
built
with its
around the old
ultimate
Godzilla's
weapon,
bones.
The Absolute Zero Cannon.
Damn, so it's like a super ice beam?
As the name suggests, it unequivocally brings its target's temperature to absolute zero, or 0 Kelvin. But this beam isn't just freezing its target, it's literally destroying all of its existing energy at once. A practically impossible feat of physics. This results in crushing the entire target from within at an atomic level.
Oh my god. Zilla!
Speaking of which, Kiryu is actually built around the skeletal remains of the original Godzilla, giving him all the size and strength of the king of the monsters.
So it's kind of like they're pulling off a robotic Weekend at Bernie's with Old Man Godzilla's bones? Amazing.
Kiryu also utilizes biochemical and molecular-based DNA computers, which are actually based on real-life experimental technology. This infused Godzilla's own DNA to improve operation speeds and give Kiryu subconscious motor control, sort of a simple AI, which lets it perform some limited actions on its own. Exactly like my own Cyber Goose. With the skeleton of a goose and some extra parts I got lying around, I say he's a masterpiece of
Cyber
science.
Well, he's got 2 heads now, so do we call him a goose or a geese?
It's a goose. Just one goose.
But 2 heads make 2 goose, therefore a geese.
It's a goose!
Oh yeah, this version's much better.
Kiryu is piloted by Lieutenant Akane Yashiro, a longtime member of the Anti-Megalosaurus Force, and your standard self-loathing anime protagonist.
She thinks she's worthless because she has no parents and accidentally got some of her
Of course,
friends
can't have any
killed.
parents.
So
You can never
now
have
nobody
parents
really
in
likes
anime.
her, which is
Top tier anime character,
But hey,
no
cheer up,
parents.
lady.
Well, if you do
gotta
have
fight
parents,
giant
They
one of
died.
them will
One
die.
of them
One or both.
Or one of them just not there.
Yeah.
Akane doesn't technically pilot from within Kiryu, but rather from a nearby jet plane, the AC-3 White Heron, which can fly over 900 kilometers per hour. Under Akane's control, Kiryu has battled Godzilla several times, and always came out on top.
But plot twist, Akane isn't Mechagodzilla's only pilot. It turns out there's someone else behind the controls. A ghost in the machine. It's the spirit
The
of the
old
original
Godzilla.
Godzilla. Surprising again, bitches! It's Ghost Robot.
The DNA mind of Godzilla can wrestle the mech from Akane at any point, causing her to lose complete control.
Giving the king another chance to
See what I
trash
mean? Like, he
Japan
keeps coming
again.
back, even in death.
Always fun to
It's like,
relive
my
the
ghost
good
is gonna
old
haunt
days.
this room.
Though it
What
is
the
formally
hell?
implied, Akane and Kiryu came to an understanding of sorts, realizing that they were each shadows of a tragic past, struggling to find purpose in life.
Like college roommates.
Regardless of who is steering the ship, Kiryu is an extremely tough machine.
He's lifted and thrown Godzilla around like a sack of potatoes, and this version of the Big Chief
The
weighs
way he threw him.
25,000 tons.
Kiryu actually survived being at the epicenter of its own absolute zero blast, and multiple direct hits from Godzilla's atomic breath attack.
Which is even strong enough to overpower the Absolute Zero.
Kiryu is even fast enough to dodge the atomic breath, which, based on this instance where an older Mechagodzilla forced the beam into space, likely travels faster than Mach 2 speeds. Kiryu itself could also fly from Alaska to the middle of Russia while carrying another kaiju in just a few minutes.
Sheesh.
Given how quickly Kiryu's fuel burns in flight, in order to make it, Kiryu was likely flying around Mach 40.
But that's sadly the Mecha Monster's biggest flaw. Its battery life is worse than the goddamn Nintendo Switch.
While the White Heron can use microwave tech to recharge Kiryu on the
You
fly,
played one Mario
the
Party
full
game,
charge
this thing
only
done.
runs for about 2 hours
They
at
definitely
most.
need to upgrade
And
the
using
battery
more
like a lot.
intensive features like jet flight and the Absolute Zero cannon drains it much, much faster. In fact, just one use of the Absolute Zero drains 40%.
But who cares? When he's
Oh,
so
no.
badass he can tear you up.
That might be the main advantage for the Power Rangers. Think about it. If they can survive long enough for the battery to run out in the Mechagodzilla, they'll win automatically.
Hard in just a few minutes. With all this power at his metal fingertips, this is one epic machine. No man or beast stands a chance against the might of Mechagodzilla.
We'll see about that.
お前にはわかるよね。さあ、そろそろ行こうか。
I still
Okay.
think Godzilla.
I think, no, I'm going with Power Rangers. Green Ranger forever, baby.
I feel like Power Rangers gonna win. I just feel it. Cause that battery life.
Oh yeah.
Ooh.
This
They
is
didn't even
it.
say start.
Right, they didn't even say
just
begin.
said-
They just said. Okay.
Okay.
Oh,
Tuh.
wow.
Ooh.
I ain't expecting to have the pilots in there
Yeah.
either.
Well, I guess because they both are being piloted by somebody.
Yeah.
They would show it.
Yeah. That was like
That's
a
like a
straw, right?
It might be a good burger.
Right. Ooh.
Nice.
目標確認総称は警備慎重に行こう
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how this is gonna go because Godzilla technically has two people piloting it, the old Godzilla and her. Versus
Yeah.
him, he has other parts. Well, he can get
Yo,
other
he could get other parts. I'm pretty sure he's gonna have
but
other parts.
It's still him piloting it.
Yeah.
So.
Jeez, nice hit.
Ooh.
アブソリュートゼロ
Uh-oh.
Oh, already?
Oh, right. No, on site. Definition.
On site.
A little too early.
Oh.
Oh, no, you
Oh.
don't. Ooh.
Yeah, a little too early.
Ooh.
Oh, she didn't get it off though.
Yeah, it takes a long time.
Yeah. She gotta like probably get him down first. And then do it.
Wait, is she in that? Is she in that? Wait, she's in that.
Yeah.
That's what she's talking about then.
Uh-oh.
Oh, well, shit. I was gonna say, she's dead.
See, she said keep fighting.
Mm.
See, now it's just Godzilla now.
Yeah, it's about to be.
Uh-oh.
Oh, boy. Mm. Ooh. Ooh.
Moves out
Dodge
the way.
it. Yeah, because
can
it's
dodge.
fast.
Ooh.
Fast. Really fast.
Ah.
Ooh.
Ah. At least they fighting not in like a town this
Right.
time. They're fighting that. Wait, they're
Was
fighting
that a nuclear plant? Oh,
I just
God.
realized it.
Right.
See?
Oh,
Let's
yup.
go call for them.
Yup.
Come together.
You hear the music?
Yeah, it's over with.
See, this would have been like blowing our minds if we was little.
Yeah.
Watching it this way.
Yup.
We're like, oh my god.
Ready for action. Let's finish this.
Yep.
Sword.
Now the guy Mechagodzilla get
Ooh.
destroyed.
You can dodge those,
Yeah, though.
though. Ooh.
So
He
you got
gonna
that
power
sword.
up. I feel it. I feel like Godzilla gonna power up. He
Godzilla.
blocked it.
Godzilla
He said,
go
"Get that out of
hard.
here."
Right.
Nah.
He said, give me that sword.
He said, get off his sword. Oh.
Yeah, here we
Ooh.
go.
Uh-oh. They're like, oh. Hold on.
It's a lit fight.
Oh.
Got him.
I don't think he's done.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
There you go. There you go. It's too
Nope.
late. He got you
Yeah.
trapped.
Got you.
He gonna destroy both.
Both of themselves,
Yeah.
right?
And
Nope.
then
No, just
no?
him.
Oh. Wait. Maybe.
No, it's done.
Oh.
It's done. Dang.
Well, Dragon's
What I
right.
say? I said that Godzilla was gonna win.
Never mind.
Dang.
The battery life gone.
Oh.
Wait, both of them. Oh no.
Dang.
Mechagodzilla won.
I told you.
Oh man,
Hey.
talk about a close one.
Prove me
Finding the victor
wrong.
here wasn't easy. Both have performed amazing feats of strength and durability, and both wielded massive arsenals of unbelievable devastation.
Godzilla can't be
Kai
stopped.
definitely proved herself fighting Godzilla a few times. Though Tommy did have way more experience piloting mechs and fighting monsters for years and years.
Yeah.
Plus, he's a friggin' superhero.
But while skill and experience are incredibly important, it doesn't always triumph over raw power.
That's what she said.
Bruh.
Compared to Hiro, the Dragonzord was rather lightweight, with far less impressive feats of strength.
Yeah, well, Dragonzord could match the Megazord, who could lift a 10,000-ton monster. Mechagodzilla tossed around a 25,000-ton Godzilla, more than double the weight. Mecha G certainly had the advantage up close.
And also from a distance. Hiru's arsenal was overall better suited to long-range
And
combat
he could
thanks
dodge,
to
that's
a wider
the main
assortment
thing.
of missile
Yup.
and beam weapons.
Not just sitting there
Simply
taking
put,
hits.
Hiru possessed more options for controlling and ending this fight.
Like how they both had instant kill moves, but only one of those depended on getting right up close. Plus, while fighting mode's max power wasn't too clear, it could compete with the Thunder Megazord and Rita herself.
Remember how Rita blew up an island? Easily one of the most impressive destruction feats in the Rangers' early years.
Now that I
Based
look
on
at
this
it,
image,
it
we
does
can
look
measure
like
the
Nicki Minaj
exact
a little
scale
bit.
of the island.
To blow that shit up, you'd need a blast of at least 2.6 gigatons of TNT. So Dragonzord's Ultra Drill Stab was likely in the same ballpark in terms of power output.
However, this pales in comparison to the Absolute Zero cannon. Here, it's destroying the real-life Prince Hotel New Tower and several surrounding buildings. Using the known scale of these structures, the energy output to destroy them must equal 128 teratons of TNT.
Jeez.
That's over 49,000 times more powerful.
Ding,
And
ding,
don't
ding.
forget, Mechagodzilla once survived being in the middle of this blast. There was no way Dragonzord could put down this
He
tough
come
son
pull
of
that
a
sword
Zilla.
out.
I was thinking, like,
Dragonzord's
what happened if they
arsenal
would've hit
and
the
skills
chest
certainly made
plate?
this an intense match, but they were clearly outclassed by
I don't
Kiru's
know.
awesome
I don't
power
know.
and unwavering durability.
He should
I'm
have aimed
just
for the
glad
chest.
they didn't let them fight.
The winner is Kiru.
Mechagodzilla!
I knew it. It's too many movies.
Hey, thanks for watching
He
this
said
episode.
that's the only reason.
That's why it keeps coming back. So that's why I'm like, there's no way he's gonna lose.
Check out on the right side of the
It's gonna
screen
just
next to
get
Ben.
back
You can watch
up.
more stuff.
Okay, what's the next one?
Here we go. Sasuke versus
Oh.
EA. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hold on.
Because I always said that Sasuke's character
Why
reminded
is
me
it,
of. Yeah, because I was like, he
Hope
might be like
Sasuke
the
died.
first version, I would say, of
Yeah.
Sasuke.
Sorry.
Because they both had like that kind of like dark, like
Yes,
tones and like the
yes,
hair and
yes,
everything.
yes.
So, and then the eye too, because he had an eye up here, but then
Yeah.
Sasuke had like that. So I don't know.
That's gonna be a good battle.
That's gonna be
Gonna be a
good.
good battle.
That's
I
gonna
love
be a
Yu
great
Yu
battle.
Hakusho. I love Yu Yu
That show used to
Hakusho.
be roasted.
The dub is so good. I would say that was one of the best dubs. I love it. Anyway, guys, comment below. Let us know what you think.
Don't forget to like, share.